one day they had named a school after me in the Netherlands. That's not the important part of the story. And my wife and I went to the celebrations, and the school was celebrating 400 years of existence. And when we arrived in the village, a little girl came up to me and said, "Were you here when the school started?" Well, I thought I thought I was decrepit, but I hadn't expected that it was quite so obvious. But one of the characteristics of being old is that you tend to be repetitive. You tell the same stories, and you keep getting back to the same old points. Well, yes. And one of my almost obsessions now is reminding us of one lesson that God has seemed to want to teach us. And it is actually a fairly straightforward lesson that we somehow still seem not to get it. And it is this, that you and I and all of us are actually created for togetherness. You and I are created for family. Well, you know that lovely story at the beginning of the Christian Bible. Adam has been having a great time with the animals, really great time. And there is, as you know, there is no bloodshed there because everybody is a vegetarian. And you think, no, it's okay. Adam must be having the time of his life. But God looks on and says, no, not really. It isn't good. Really, it isn't good for man to be alone. And then God says, Adam, what about this animal? And Adam says, nope. This one? Not on your life. And God puts him to sleep and produces this delectable creature, Eve. And when Adam awakes and sees Eve, he says, wow. This is just what the doctor ordered. But it is in fact a very profound story. None of us comes fully formed into the world. Yes. I wouldn't know how to walk as a human being. I wouldn't know how to talk as a human being. I wouldn't know how to think. No. I wouldn't know how to be human. I learn how to be all of these things from other human beings. I need other human beings in order for me to be human. And that's the one sort of lesson God has kept trying to teach us. Hey, you belong in this delicate network. And it is a delicate network of interdependence, of complementarity. You see, Adam has gifts that Eve does not have. And Eve has gifts that Adam does not have. And you can almost see God rubbing God's hands and says, aha, that's exactly why I created you. I've created you not for self-sufficiency. Because you see, The totally self-sufficient human being is subhuman. I need you to be all you can be so that I can be me. And all that I can be. In our part of the world, we have something called Ubuntu. 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 Ubuntu is the essence of being human. Ubuntu. I am a person. Dingumtu. I am a person. And we say a person is a person through other persons. The solitary human being is a contradiction in terms. Now that is the lesson God has kept trying to tell us. Hey, you are meant to live in a delicate network of interdependence, of complementarity. Family. Now you would say, no, there they go again, these religious people, No. You say, no, that can't be true, really. And then God says, hey, if you are family, be careful how you treat the environment. Don't emit so much carbon. It's going to lead to climate change. What do? Those who are powerful, smart, who say when it is hot, well, we'll switch on our air conditioning. If it's cold, we can keep our rooms warm. But you see, people in other parts of the world haven't got. And then it affects those people over there. And before we know where we are, we discover we're in the same boat. We have this fragile earth as our home. And when we treat any part of it without compassion, gentleness, caring. God said, I will create you so that you should have dominion. And people think dominion means, I'm macho and I can do what I like. No. Dominion, because we are created in the image of God, it is a dominion such as God's dominion. A compassionate, a gentle, a caring dominion. And today, climate change is no longer just a theory. It's for real. I went, I think it must have been Norway, where they told me that some of their